Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but never let a Viltrumite near your woman. All it took was a half-ass apology from Omni-Man and Paul got put in the dumpster. We all know Paul was 100 times the man Omni-Man was. Let's take a moment of silence for my man Paul. Low-key, he did not deserve this.
Give him hell, guys.
So after getting their asses handed to them, they realize the Viltrumites have left for Earth. So Invincible and Nolan immediately pack up and head for Earth. But when they get to Earth, they don't find any traces of Thrag or the other Viltrumites. So Mug goes back to his life on Earth. And as he's talking with Debbie, we see Thrag grab her by the neck. I legit jumped out of my seat. If you weren't scared during this scene, you are lying. But it turns out Mark is just imagining it because of the trauma Thrag put him through, and I'm not gonna lie, I get it. And Mark keeps having these hallucinations all throughout the episode. And towards the end of the episode, Nolan is getting out of Earth and Debbie decides to go with him. That's where we learn she broke up with Paul. And I know Nolan's goofy ass is jumping on the inside, but he's not showing it. Kinda have to feel bad for Paul. He put in a lot of effort with Debbie and helped her through the most fucked up phase in her life. One which, if you don't remember, Omni-Man is the reason behind. All that trauma she had, all that fear, Paul helped her get through it and he loved her and the kids. And all Nolan had to do was come back to Earth and say one bad line of apology. And she came running back to his arms. That is absolutely devious. That is one crazy turn of events. Bro let Paul do all the work and then swept in to take the fruits. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but you get the point. Back to Mark, he keeps having these visions of Thrag, and after his very interesting talk with Eve, he had to take some time off and fly around, and that's when he gets his final vision of Thrag. But alas, it is not a vision, and Thrag is really there. And Mark was so angry he forgot what Thrag did to him just an episode back. He decides to attack him with his potato damage shots. But luckily for him, Thrag was being chill, and he just wanted to make a truce. Thrag explained to him that he has no choice basically, and that they're gonna live here on Earth since they destroyed his planet and they're gonna repopulate. Mark agrees hesitantly, like he had a choice. And then we cut back to the other Viltrumites living their lives as humans on Earth. Lucan started hosting TV shows, Thrag starred in one of the most successful bands in history, but Craig got to Earth like 2 days ago and he's already a professional pickup artist. And I know damn well that Krieg has never accepted a mission so quick in his life. The second they touched down on Earth, Krieg went to Walmart, got an eye patch and a tank top, and immediately started hitting the bars. I mean, by the time Nolan and Mark got back to Earth from Teleskia, Krieg was already getting his reps in, dog. And I can already see this from a mile away. Krieg is going to be the first Viltrumite to fold. This dude found out about Harleys, redheads, and cigarettes, and now he's ready to betray the Empire. I think the funniest part is during that little montage we saw of the Viltrumites infiltrating Earth, we see Lucan and Issa look so uncomfortable in their own skin. And then we cut to Krieg and it looks like he's never been more comfortable in his own skin in his life. Like him driving a motorcycle and picking up chicks is the funniest shit I've ever seen. I am genuinely so excited to see how this plays out because there is no shot that any of these guys stay loyal to the Empire.
Viltrumites go out and reproduce.
Krieg?
Craig did not waste any time. He's not here for 24 hours and he's already cuffing up all the baddies. Bro discovered cigarettes, motorcycles and Latinas. And spoiler alert, he switches up on the Empire just like that. Remember when he was holding Nolan prisoner and was beating the shit out of him for betraying the Empire? Talking about how did 18 years on Earth make you change your mind? Bro didn't even take 24 hours. Wait until he discovers gambling. Speaking of the Empire, how about you join our empire by clicking that subscribe button? Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!